Plastic flowers in June stand outside the diner door, red beneath the sunlight, never needing water anymore. Someone tied a yellow ribbon to the handle of the gate. It is faded, almost colorless, but no one takes it away. The afternoon lies heavy on the metal chairs and glass. A fire moves round the sugar jar. 3 slow cars go past. I used to wanna love like that, untouched by wind or weather, bright enough to fool the eye, unchanged enough to last forever. Plastic flowers in June, beautiful beyond belief, made to look alive without the trouble of the leaves. I once wanted love like that, unchanging, clean and sure. Now I choose the living garden, even knowing it won't endure. Plastic flowers in June, you never bend or bruise, but nothing that can never fade can teach me how to lose. Behind the diner window, a waitress fills a vase. Real daisies lean unevenly and spill across the base. One stem is nearly broken, one petal touches down. The water holds a little dirt, the glass wears a cloudy crown. She trims the ends with kitchen shears and turns the weakest bloom. For one brief moment, every table seems to make it room. Nothing living stays composed, nothing breathing keeps its pose. The smallest wind can change a field, the softest hand can break a road. Plastic flowers in June, beautiful beyond belief, made to look alive without the trouble of the leaves. I once wanted love like that, unchanging, clean and sure. Now I choose the living garden, even knowing it won't endure. Plastic flowers in June, you never bend or bruise, but nothing that can never fade can teach me how to lose. By evening, one white daisy has fallen to the floor. Its petals fold beneath the chair. No one notices anymore. I pick it up and hold it between my finger and my thumb. Its center still smells faintly green, though half its color has gone. Outside, the plastic roses remain perfectly arranged. They have survived the heat all day because they cannot change. Perfection never breathes, it only keeps its pose. It never leans toward morning, it never closes when it grows cold. Give me something temporary with a season in its bones, something brave enough to open without knowing what comes after. Give me I choose. Plastic flowers in June, keep your everlasting red. I will take the fragile bloom that knows the summer ends. I no longer wanna love too perfect to be true. Give me roots, give me weather, give me something I can lose. Plastic flowers in June, you remain while seasons move. But the daisy on the dining room floor was more alive than you. The waitress changes the water. The evening cools the glass outside. The plastic flowers stay perfect inside. The living ones lean toward the light. Your coat stayed hanging 3 days after you left. One shoulder bent inward, the other holding its breath. A receipt in the pocket, train time and name. Nothing worth keeping, nothing quite the same. The hallway light trembled whenever the elevator moved. I listened for your footsteps, though I already knew. I thought goodbye would enter like thunder through the glass. Instead it crossed the room so quietly, I let it pass. Quiet things we leave behind, never asked to be remembered. A cup, a key, a faded line, a room returning to December. I thought goodbye would sound like thunder, doors and broken glass. It sounded like the refrigerator turning off at last. I moved the chair closer to where the sunlight fell. The floor showed a pale mark where your suitcase used to dwell. I washed every window but kept one fingerprint, not because I needed you, but because it proved we had been. Your coffee jar stood empty, the calendar stayed wrong. I crossed out all the future dates but left the weekends on. The walls did not accuse me, the mirror did not choose. A home can hold an ending without knowing who to lose. Quiet things we leave behind, never asked to be remembered. A cup, a key, a faded line, a room returning to December. I thought goodbye would sound like thunder, doors and broken glass. It sounded like the refrigerator turning off at last. Some endings make no entrance, they settle into dust. They wait beneath the furniture until the room adjusts. Some memories lose their color without becoming untrue. They stop asking to be carried and become part of the view. I took your coat down slowly, the hooks swung once, then Moving on was not a doorway, not a highway out of town. It was taking down your photograph and leaving the nail in the wall. It was sleeping on the other side, buying different kinds of tea, learning which small habits had been yours and which belonged to me. The mirror kept the same reflection, the hallway kept its light. Nothing looked completely different, but I stopped checking every night. I waited for a clean break, a moment I could name. Instead the days moved quietly and changed me without asking. This is the shape of moving on, uneven, quiet, slow. A room becoming unfamiliar, a name I say less often. No finish line, no final song, no day the past is gone. Only life growing around it, the shape of moving on. Not empty, not untouched, not free from what went wrong. Just wider than the memory, the shape of moving on. It was hearing our old favorite in the grocery store at noon. My hand reaching for the volume, then choosing not to move. It was passing by a neighborhood without rehearsing what I'd say. The traffic lights stayed red too long, still I did not turn your way. It was finding an old sweater at the bottom of a drawer, wearing it because I liked it, not because you did before. No thunder crossed the ceiling, no voice announced the change. I only noticed afterward the breathing felt less strange. This is the shape of moving on, uneven, quiet, slow. A room becoming unfamiliar, a name I say less often. No finish line, no final song, no day the past is gone. Only life growing around it, the shape of moving on. Not empty, not untouched, not free from what went wrong. Just wider than the memory, the shape of moving on. It was meeting someone gentle and not turning them away, not promising forever, only staying for the day. They asked about the scar above, the silence in my voice. I told the truth without making the past my only choice. We walked beside the river, the evening settled blue. For once a beautiful moment did not have to lead to you. An empty train to somewhere waits beneath the town. Every silver carriage holds the station upside down. The doors release a warning. I step inside alone. A map above the window shows more places than I know. The lights along the platform slide backward through the glass. My face appears between them, then breaks apart as they pass. I brought no heavy suitcase, only what I could not say. The tunnel takes the signal, the dark begins to move. Empty train to somewhere, take the tunnel slow. I have spent enough time standing where I already know. No destination matters more than leaving this old frame. Empty train to somewhere, I can learn another name. Every station opens like a question in the wall. I do not need the answer to keep moving through them all. At Central, one man enters with a bicycle and flowers. He stands beside the doorway for 7 quiet minutes. The paper around the roses is darkened by the rain. He holds them like an apology. Is practiced on the train at River Street. He leaves again without once looking back. The doors close around a shadow. The tunnel turns to black. I wonder who will get them and let the question fate. Not every beautiful thing needs to arrive my way. Empty train to somewhere, take the tunnel slow. I have spent enough time standing where I already know. No destination matters more than leaving this old frame. Empty train to somewhere, I can learn another name. Every station opens like a question in the wall. I do not need the answer to keep moving through them all. A woman sleeps across from me, her head against the pane. Her paperback lies open on a chapter without a name. The train rocks through the darkness. Her hand keeps holding page, as if the body knows to stay. When the mind is gone away, the speaker names a station I have never heard before. Something in me leans toward it before the train reaches the door. The dark outside the window holds my face between the lights for half a Morning through the blinds draws lines across the bed. One reaches the pillow, one crosses where you slept. Dust turns in the brightness, the room begins to show all the things the night had hidden, and the things I already know. The glass beside the mattress holds a little water still. I watch the light move through it and break against the wall. I am not ready for the whole sky. I am not asking to be healed. Let the day arrive in pieces. Let it show me what is real. Morning through the blinds, coming narrow, coming slow. Don't need the whole day, yet a little light will do. No sudden revelation, no promise I'll be fine. Only morning through the blinds, one quiet line at a time. Ooh, morning through the blinds, across the walls and cross my hands. I don't need to know the ending to know where I can stand. I hear the upstairs shower, a bicycle bell below. Someone pulls a suitcase through the hallway as they go. The pipes begin their knocking, a kettle starts to sing. The building wakes around me without asking how I feel. I place both feet upon the floor. The wood is cool and real. The body makes a small decision before the mind can speak. The sun does not require my commission to arrive. It enters every opening and finds me still alive. Morning through the blinds, coming narrow, coming slow. I don't need the whole day, yet a little light will do. No sudden revelation, no promise I'll be fine. Only morning through the blinds, one quiet line at a time. Morning through the blinds, across the walls and cross my hands. I don't need to know the ending to know where I can stand. I open one side of the curtain, not enough to flood the room. The street appears in fragments, a tree, a roof, a passing bus. A woman walks a small dog in a coat too large and red. Two workers lift a ladder from the back of a white van. Nothing waits to change me, no one knows I'm watching still. The ordinary morning makes a place where I can enter. There were nights I feared the daylight because it made the hours clear. Darkness let me disappear. Morning asked me to remain, but light is not an order. It does not pull or demand. It only falls across the room and waits for me to stand. So I fold the blanket slowly. I carry the glass away. I leave the window open to the unfinished day. No triumph in the movement, no music from above. Only one small body choosing not to hide. Thin light, cool floor, one hand reveals itself without a sound. The frost keeps every surface hard enough to seem asleep. Still something soft is traveling where the cold cannot reach. I thought nothing was happening because nothing could be seen. I called the silence failure, I called the stillness grief. Slow bloom underground, take the time you take. Not every new beginning needs the morning to awake. Some growth happens hidden, some strength begins below. Slow bloom underground, you are living before you show. No witness, no announcement, no bright and sudden sound. Still a whole new world is forming, slowly underground. Slowly underground. For months I kept the curtains closed and counted every day. I measured all my progress by the things that stayed the same. The same cup by the bedside, the same coat on the chair, the same unanswered question moving circles through the air. I did not feel courageous, I did not feel renewed. I only kept on breathing when there was nothing else to do. The body keeps its seasons, the heart keeps its own clock. What looks like standing still, maybe breaking through the rock. Slow bloom underground, take the time you take. Not every new beginning needs the morning to awake. Some growth happens hidden, some strength begins below. Slow bloom underground, you are living before you show. No witness, no announcement, no bright and sudden sound. Still a whole new world is forming, slowly underground. Slowly underground. Then one green edge appeared beside the garden stone, small enough to overlook, strong enough to stand alone. It did not ask the winter whether it was safe to rise. It entered through a narrow crack and turned itself toward light. I knelt beside the garden with cold dirt on my hands. For once I did not need to know how much the small thing planned. Maybe healing is not becoming someone brighter than before. Maybe it is making room beneath a tightly closed door. Maybe hope does not arrive with music, bells or flame. Maybe it is one green line that does not know its name. I thought I had been empty, I thought I had been done, but something kept on growing far away from every sun. No applause beneath the surface, no one counting every inch, only roots around the stone, learning where the earth was forming slowly underground, slowly underground. Slow bloom underground, rise only when you choose. You do not owe the daylight proof of what you live through. The ceiling fan keeps turning after everyone has gone. 3 wooden blades repeating the same unfinished song. A plate rests on the table, a glass ring marks the wood. The room does not look broken, it looks misunderstood. The curtains lift a little each time the blades pass by. A receipt slips from the armchair and settles on its side. I kept waiting for the silence to explain what I had lost, but the room made no confession, it only carried on. The fan keeps turning, moving nothing I can see. Still the air is different every time it passes me. No answer in the rhythm, no lesson in the sound. Just one ordinary motion, keeping silence off the ground. The fan keeps turning, the room does not stand still. A circle can return again without becoming where it was. The clock above the doorway has been 7 minutes slow. For months I meant to fix it, tonight I let it go. The lamp beside the window leans slightly toward the chair. Your book remains half open, but your voice is nowhere there. I close the cover gently, not to save the final page. Some stories stop in silence without needing to be changed. I thought repetition meant I had failed to leave the past. Then I felt the air move over me and understood at last. The fan keeps turning, moving nothing I can see. Still the air is different every time it passes me. No answer in the rhythm, no lesson in the sound. Just one ordinary motion, keeping silence off the ground. The fan keeps turning, the room does not stand still. A circle can return again without becoming where it was. Not every circle is a prison, is the same. The blade comes back above me, but the air has changed its place. The evening enters slowly through the crack beneath the blind. Dust rises in the current, briefly visible in light. I lie beneath the moving shadow, counting nothing, needing none. For the first time, the repetition does not feel like what was done. The fan does not remember who was sitting in this room. It turns because it turns, and the air makes space around it. Oh, hum, soft light, 3 plays through the night. 1 room, 1 breath, no need to name what's left. The fan keeps turning, moving nothing I can see. Still the air is different every time it passes me. No promise in the rhythm, no warning in the sound. Just one ordinary motion, keeping me above the ground. The fan keeps turning, I no longer call it still. A circle can return again and carry something new. The clock remains 7 minutes low. The receipt stays by the chair. Above me, the fan keeps changing the air. A light left on in the house across the street. Every other window dark, 1 square of amber heat. I wonder who is waiting, who forgot to turn it off, who is reading at the table, who is trying not to stop. The curtains move behind it, a shadow crosses once, then nothing but the yellow light remains above the road. I do not know their story, they do not know my name. Still the street feels less abandoned because the light remains. A light left on can change the whole block. 1 small sign of someone still awake beneath the dark. No promise in the window, no message meant for me. Still, a light left on makes the night less empty. A light left on, soft against the blue. Sometimes what saves a stranger was never meant to. I reach my own front doorway and pause before the key. For months I entered darkness, 'cause darkness felt like me. I knew the shape of every chair, the corner of the bed. I crossed the room without a lamp and carried night instead. The silence had become familiar, almost gentle in its way. It never asked me questions, it never asked me to stay awake. But comfort is not always kindness, sometimes it only hides. A room can keep us from the world by I leave my fingerprints there. The switch resists a little, then the room becomes warm. The books return to color, my coat regains its form. Outside the pavement glistens, a cyclist passes by. For one brief second they look up toward my window light. Perhaps we keep a light, not only for ourselves. Perhaps a stranger needs it from somewhere else. Perhaps the person walking beneath the winter rain needs one quiet square of gold to cross the street again. No rescue and no answer, no hand reaching through the glass. Only proof that somewhere the darkness does not last. I look across the road once more, the other light goes out. For the first time my own window is the brightest on the block. One lamp, one room, gold light cutting through. No call, no sign. Still awake, still a light left on can change the whole block. One small sign of someone still awake beneath the dark. No promise in the window, no message meant for me. Still a light left on makes the night less empty. A light left on, smaller against the blue. Sometimes what saves a stranger was never meant to. A light left on, warm beside the rain. I leave mine by the window until morning comes again. The street becomes quiet, the corner lamp stays warm. Somewhere below, someone looks up. Static on the radio between two late night songs. A voice begins to surface, then the highway pulls it gone. Red towers blink beyond the fields. The moves it slow and thin. The signal fades to silver noise and slowly gathers in. I used to turn the dial fast, afraid of empty air. Tonight I leave the noise alone and keep my breathing there. Not every broken frequency is asking to be healed. Some things only pass through us to prove that we can feel. Static on the radio, say nothing, say it slow. Not every fading frequency needs somewhere else to go. There is music in the missing rhythm in the space. Static No chorus tells me what to do. No voice predicts the end. Only ties against the asphalt and the engine settling in. Then one small station enters from a town I've never seen. A woman sings a language I cannot understand. Still the ache inside of vowels feels familiar in my chest. I do not need the meaning to know when something rests. Low hum, long road, no map, I know. Thin moon, cold glass, one song, moving past. Static on the radio, stay with me between. You are not an empty signal, you are everything unseen. There is music in the distance, comfort in the fade. Static on the radio, soften what I could not say. I do not need a perfect ending or a voice to lead me home. Static on the radio, teach me how to drive alone. The station disappears, the road keeps opening. Far behind me, the old song loses signal. The room feels different, though nothing has been moved. Same books on the table, same crack across the roof. The plant leans toward the window, the clock remains too fast. Only I have changed position in relation to the past. The chair still faces sideways, the lamp still tilts its head. The hallway keeps the silence that once followed me to bed. I kept waiting for the outside to confirm that I had changed. A new address, a different view, some proof I could explain. The room feels different, maybe I do too. The walls have not forgiven me, knows its arrival. Sometimes you notice afterward that breathing has become natural. Sometimes you hear an old name and nothing in you falls. Sometimes you enter your own home without preparing for the dark. The room did not release me, it never held me down. I had filled each quiet corner with the shape of what was gone. Now the corners hold the shadows, the floor holds only light. The walls return to being walls. The night returns tonight. Same chair, same floor, same key inside the door. New breath, soft view, same room, different you. The room feels different. Maybe I do too. The walls have not forgiven me. They never needed to. Nothing here has disappeared. Nothing had to move. The room feels different because I no longer look for you. The room feels different. The silence has grown wide. The past is still around me, but I no longer live inside. The room feels different. The clock is still too fast. The plant still leans toward light. I close the door behind me and leave the room feeling alive. Dust in the projector light drifts above the empty seats. An old phone plays without its sound, flickering through broken scenes. A woman turns beneath the rain. A man removes his hat. Their mouths form words no speaker in the building can bring back. The velvet curtains hold their color only where the light can reach. The rest is faded into brown along the edges of the screen. turn in the room returns to black for a moment. Silver dust remains inside my eyes. The city forgets slowly. Your name stays on the bell. The cafe keeps the corner table where we used to sit till 12. A chalk mark on the pavement survives another rain. The world does not erase us, it rearranges what remains. A taxi crosses empty lanes. The traffic signal hums. The windows hold the evening after everyone has gone. I thought the streets would lose you if I stayed away enough, but memory lives in places that were never built for us. The city forgets slowly, brick by brick and sign by sign. The shop becomes another shop. The street outlives the light. I waited for the skyline to remove you from my view. The city kept on changing. Eventually I did too. The city forgets slowly, so do I, and that is fine. Not every road must disappear to stop feeling like it's yours. They painted over the cinema where we hid from summer heat. The red doors turned to silver. A pharmacy took its place. The river bench is facing a new construction wall. The willow that leaned above it is no longer there at all. I stand beside the railing where your hand once covered mine. The water does not recognize us, it keeps carrying the light. I thought every place remembered the exact shape of our days, but cities hold a million lives. They do not choose which ones to save. The city forgets slowly, brick by brick and sign by sign. A shop becomes another shop. The street outlives the light. I waited for the skyline to remove you from my view. The city kept on changing. Eventually I did too. The city forgets slowly, so do I, and that is fine. Not every road must disappear to stop feeling like it's yours. The bookstore on the avenue is now a place for clothes. A mirror stands where poetry once gathered on the shelves. I see myself inside it under brighter, colder light. For 1 second I look older. For 1 second I look right. A woman opens the glass door. A bell rings overhead. I leave without buying anything and continue down the street. No demolition happens in a single cloud of slowly, brick by brick and sign by sign. The cafe changed its tables, the river changed its light. I waited for the skyline to remove you from my view. The city kept on changing, eventually I did too. The city forgets slowly, I no longer need it fast. A road can keep its history without taking me back. The city forgets slowly, so do I, and that is fine. Not every road must disappear to stop feeling like it's yours. The traffic light turns green, I cross the old intersection. Behind me, the city keeps becoming something else. The motel lights machine shakes behind the stairs. Room 11 flickers, no one answers there. A highway sign keeps changing, red to green to red. I carry the plastic bucket down the hallway to my bed. The carpet smells like winter, smoking something sweet. A truck goes from the parking lot and disappears beyond the trees. No one knows me in this town, no one needs to know. For one night I can be someone with nowhere else to go. Motel ice machine, make a broken rhythm. Fill this temporary room with something Each clear edge becomes a mirror, then disappears into the air. I thought letting go would sound like a door slammed hard behind me. Instead it sounds like water moving quietly beside me. No confession, no forgiveness, no final line to send. Only one small room where the night does not pretend. Red sun, thin wall, one coat on the chair, cold hands, low light, no one waiting there. Motel ice machine, keep your uneven rhythm. This temporary room has given me enough to live in. Cold against the plastic, clear water by the dawn. Some things do not leave us, they simply lose their form. Motel ice machine, the highway starts to wake. I came here carrying everything, I leave with what I choose to take. Morning touches the curtains, the bucket is clear water. I close the door behind me and return the key. Warm rain on concrete, darkening in the street. Summer holds its breath while the thunder starts to speak. I stand beneath an awning with strangers from the block. Water gathers by the curb and climbs around our shoes. A bus exhales beside us, then disappears in gray. For one brief second, the whole city that was not there before. I used to fear the weather because it changed every plan. I thought control meant keeping every dry thing in my hands, but rain crosses every border, fills the cracks beneath the stone. It does not ask permission before making something move. The traffic lights turn brighter inside the flooded lane. Red becomes a trembling line, green breaks apart in waves. I thought change would feel like breaking glass doors, a final sound. Sometimes change is warm rain entering thirsty ground. Sometimes it is one stranger moving closer so you fit. Sometimes it is a paper boat surviving where it shouldn't. The storm begins to soften, the people start to leave for 1 second. I wanna hold the shelter we had made. Then a gap opens beside me, the awning starts to clear. I step into the rainfall before the sky completely heals. Warm street, bare feet, one cloud moving east, wet hands, red light, new world for one night. Warm rain on concrete, steam beneath the light. Everything looks softer without pretending to be right. The heat leaves through the pavement, the dust becomes a river. Warm rain on concrete, nothing stays one thing forever. No promise in the weather, no answer in the street. Still the world reflects a life that was not there before. Warm rain on concrete, fall until the air turns clear. I do not need to stop the storm to know that I am here. The awning empties slowly, the last paper boat turns the corner. Behind the clouds, the evening begins again. Window seat, no destination. Afternoon across the glass, fields unfolding muted green. Telephone poles pass. I bought the cheapest ticket to the ending of the line. No one knows that I am leaving. No one needs to know why. My bag rests on the empty seat. My coat becomes a wall. The station shrinks behind me until it is nothing at all. I have spent too many seasons waiting for my thoughts to change. Today I let the landscape move them out of place. Window seat, no destination. Let the distance do its work. Every mile loosens something I was carrying in words. I am not escaping, I am giving space a chance. Window seat, no destination. Watch the landscape second I imagine the wave belongs to me. Then the train begins to move and I let it simply be. A river follows beside a silver underneath the rain. It does not keep the bridges, it keeps moving all the same. Not every passing kindness has to turn into a sign. Some moments only touch us and continue down the line. Window seat, no destination. Let the distance do its work. Every mile loosens something I was carrying in words. I am not escaping, I am giving space a chance. Window seat, no destination. Watch the landscape change my mind. No promise at the next stop, no answer down the line. Still the world keeps opening, one window at a time. Across the aisle a student sleeps with music in her ears. A notebook holds a drawing of a house among the trees. The conductor checks my ticket and asks where I will leave. I point toward the printed final stop. He nods and lets me be. Outside the daylight softens, the fields turn blue and gray. I think of all the places I stayed after I should have changed. Not every road requires a reason at the start. Sometimes motion finds the question hidden underneath the heart. I thought I needed certainty before I could begin. A map, a room, a waiting hand, some proof that I would fit. But no one here expects me, no pass waits at the gate. The freedom is not knowing what the next town has to say. The train enters a tunnel, my reflection fills the pain. For several seconds all I see is someone without a name. Then daylight breaks around me, my face returns to view. Nothing about it looks transformed, still it feels more true. Long track, soft rain, one life, changing lanes. No plan, no sign, just distance, making time. Window seat, no destination. I let the distance do its work. Every mile releases something I no longer need in words. I am not escaping, I am letting space begin. Window seat, no destination. Bring the wider world back in. No promise at the last stop, no answer down the line. Still the night keeps opening, one window at a time. Window seat, no destination. Darkness gathers in the trees. I still don't know where I am going. I know I needed to leave. The final station approaches, the doors prepare to open. I lift my bag before the train becomes still. Hospital corridor ends in a vending machine. Its buttons shine like tiny doors to places no one needs. A paper sign says out of order over chocolate tea and gum. walks by with tired eyes and shoes that make no sound. She carries morning in a paper cup before it comes around. A man asleep beneath his coat wakes when the elevator rings. He checks his phone and closes it without reading anything. I watch my own reflection between the rows of cans. For once I do not recognize the face behind my hands. Not lost, not found, just awake beneath the light. A body can keep breathing without solving every night. Vending machine halo, blue around the floor. Nothing comes when I press the number, but I press it once more. Maybe hope is not believing. Something waits behind the glass. Maybe hope is standing quietly until the long night passes. Vending machine halo, stay where I can see. You cannot change what happens next, but you can sit here next to me. The machine begins to tremble, then returns to its low hum. A plastic bottle shifts inside, but does not fully come. I almost laugh at how familiar that unfinished motion feels. Something trying to fall forward, something caught between the wheels. No sign from above, no voice in the wire. Only blue across the linoleum, and one exhausted heart. Then the double doors swing open. Someone says my name. The hallway does not answer, but the light remains the same. Maybe life comes back quietly when no one gets it right. A door opens behind me, one that crosses the street. For one brief second, the whole night feels complete. Neon window at 2 a.m. Hold the street together again. I thought the dark would swallow everything. It only taught the glass to shine. Nothing is calling my name, but I no longer need it to. Under that pale electric blue, I find a quieter way through. The machines keep turning. I walk home slowly. Behind me, the window keeps glowing. No signal in the mountains, one bar then none at all. Your message stops loading halfway through the final line. The map becomes a blank page. The clock forgets the zone. For the first time in a long time, I cannot be reached. The screen reflects the windshield, my face beneath the sky. I tap the same small corner, as if the bars might rise. The silence feels suspicious until the birds begin. Then every missing notification loosens from my skin. No signal, still alive. No blue light in my eyes. The world keeps moving without asking me to reply. No signal, still alive. My heartbeat stays online. I thought connection made me real. I was real the whole time. No signal, nothing wrong. The road keeps carrying on. I do not disappear just because the bars are gone. I pull beside a hillside where the grass reaches the door. Wind moves through the yellow stems like water toward the shore. A plastic bottle in the backseat has warmed beneath the sun. I drink it without checking how much distance I have come. The phone lights up for 1 second, searching, then goes black. No message enters through the hills, nothing calls me back. I used to fill each silence before it could become my own. Now the quiet has a shape that does not feel alone. No signal, still alive. No blue light in my eyes. The world keeps moving without asking me to reply. No signal, still alive. My heartbeat stays online. I thought connection made me real. I was real the whole time. No signal. By sunset, the battery falls slowly into red. The sky expands above me with no ceiling overhead. A hawk turns near the ridge line. The valley darkens blue. For once there is no photograph between the moment and the view. I think of all the evenings I gave away to waiting, watching three small dots appear then vanish with a saying. Tonight there are no dots, no answer to predict, only wind across the open road and everything that is. I believe being remembered was the proof that I existed, that every feeling needed someone else to witness it. I measured all my hours by the messages they held. A quiet phone became a mirror showing how alone I felt. The mountain does not know me, the river does not care. Still the stones remain beneath me, still my lungs keep taking air. I place the phone inside the glove box, the evening turns immense. Nothing needs a password, nothing asks where I have been. No bars, no name, no light inside the frame. Cold wind, wide sky, one pulse, still alive. No signal, still alive. No blue light in my eyes. The world kept moving and I did not fall behind. No signal, still alive. No signal, still. My heartbeat kept its time. I thought connection made me real. I was real the whole time. No signal, nothing lost. The silence had no cost. I do not need a witness to know how far I've come. When the phone turns on again, 30 messages arrive. I answer only 5. Then I place it face down and watch the road. After the pharmacy closes, the green cross keeps blinking on. No one stands behind the counter. Every customer is gone. The shutters cover half the window. The automatic door stays still. Your mouse arrive in restless circles, drawn toward the artificial sun. One keeps striking at the glass, falling, rising, trying again. I know that kind of devotion. I once mistook it for love. There was a time I called it courage to remain where I was never held. I kept returning to the brightness and ignored what it revealed. After the pharmacy closes, the light keeps doing its job. It shines without an audience. It asks for nothing back. I have mistaken brightness for a place where I belong. Tonight I watch it from a distance and keep walking on. After the pharmacy closes, the street becomes dark and blue. Not every light that finds my eyes is meant to lead me through. The taxi slows beside the curb. The driver lifts one hand. I shake my head and turn away. The rain begins again. A new paper rolls past my feet. Yesterday across the page, a headline bends beneath the water until the ink begins to fade. Across the road, a bedroom window switches from yellow light to black. The city closes one small door and does not ask to get it back. I used to fear the darkness that arrived when you withdrew. Now my eyes have learned to notice all the shapes the dark can hold. After the pharmacy closes, the light keeps doing its job. It shines without an audience. It asks for nothing back. I have mistaken brightness for a place where I belong. Tonight I watch it from a distance and keep walking on. After the pharmacy closes, the street becomes dark and blue. Not every light that finds my eyes is meant to lead me through. One moth lands beside the doorway, wings trembling on the stone. For a moment it stops fighting what it cannot make its own. The green cross blinks above it once, twice, and disappears. In the sudden dark, the moth becomes a body, not a need. I stand there long enough to hear the rain enter the drain, long enough to feel the night without translating it as pain. Some lights are only landmarks, some warmth belongs to glass. Knowing where a door once stood does not mean I have to ask. Green light, cold rain, one wing against the pain. No key, no call, the night does not owe me more. After the pharmacy closes, the green cross fades from view. The street becomes much darker, but my eyes adjust soon. I no longer call the distance something I must overcome. Some lights are only beautiful because we do not touch them. After the pharmacy closes, I leave the corner behind. Nothing follows but the rain and the rhythm of my stride. The moth lives from the pavement. The sun remains dark at the next intersection. Morning begins somewhere far away. Snow gathers on the shopping carts beside the empty store. White lines disappear beneath what fell the night before. My car is the only engine breathing in the lot. I came here for a reason, now I've forgotten what. A plastic bag moves slowly across the frozen ground. For 1 second it looks living, then the wind lays it back down. The radio clock keeps blinking, a time that isn't right. I do not reach to fix it, nothing needs to match tonight. Parking lot in winter, wide enough to lose a thought. Every space is open, I still don't know where to stop. The world looks less divided when the lines are covered white. Parking lot in winter, teach me how to leave things undefined. No one coming through the snowfall, no headlights turning in. I can stop waiting for a door that never had to open. The store sign turns off slowly, 1 letter at a time. The red goes dark, then yellow, then only half the name still shines. A worker locks the entrance and pulls the hood up tight. She walks toward the bus stop without looking left or right. I watch across the parking lot, leaving 1 thin trail. The snow begins to cover it before she reaches the rail. I thought every path behind us had to stay visible, but some roads become more honest when no one can follow them. Parking lot in winter, wide enough to lose a thought. Every space is open, I still don't know where to stop. The world looks less divided when the lines are covered white. Parking lot in winter, teach me how to leave things undefined. No one coming through the snowfall, no headlights turning in. I can stop waiting for a door that never had to open. I was not waiting for someone, I was waiting to become the kind of person who could sit here and not need anyone to come. I kept rehearsing old arrivals, your coat, your tired face, the way you used to find my car in every crowded place. But tonight there is no crowd, no promise in the snow, only 1 cold empty lot and somewhere else to go. I placed both hands upon the wheel, the leather holds the cold. For once the future does not need to look like what I know. White ground, black sky, 1 breath, no sign. Cold glass, low heat, my hands steady. Parking lot in winter, every painted border gone. I start the car before the snow can turn the night to dawn. The world no longer needs a light to tell me where I stand. Parking lot in winter, I can't leave without a plan. No one coming through the snowfall, no headlights turning in. I am done mistaken, waiting for the place where life begins. The tires cross the hill.